So, I just got back from a long week of vacation, and I know a lot of people are coming back from Anime NYC in this previous weekend. But, unfortunately, we have to start today's episode on a bit of a serious note. There have been multiple arrests made in the last weekend following some muggings, card skimming, and even a $9,000 plus theft at Anime NYC, or in particular around the Javits Center. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Anicon Network channel. I am back in the studio for episode 2 of Anicon Weekly, your go-to digest for anime convention news, event lineups, and your con survival tips. So let's get started. So I've been a fan of Anime NYC. I've been attending for quite a bit. I've missed a couple of years here and there, but I am from New Jersey. I do work in New York City, so I would say that Anime NYC is one of my home conventions. With Anime NYC wrapping up in the last weekend, there have been, unfortunately, some news of several security incidents in and around the Javits Center, the venue for Anime NYC. First off, police have made several arrests after reports of some attendees being mugged or robbed in the streets directly surrounding the convention center. On top of that, there was one particular vendor that almost suffered a massive loss when someone stole $9,600 worth of rare Pokemon cards off their booth, but fortunately they were able to make an arrest and he was able to recover his stock. And it's not just limited to physical theft. There have been multiple reports on Reddit and on X of attendees reporting fraudulent charges after paying vendors whose card readers may have taken their cards out of line of sight. This is not the kind of news I really want to report on. It's a frustrating situation for the community, but it does serve as an urgent reminder that when you are inside the exhibition hall or the dealer's room, artist alley, or you're walking to your hotel, vigilance is mandatory. Alright, let's look ahead at this weekend of what conventions are around the block. Things are a little bit later across the country since back to school season kicks into full gear. Everyone's getting ready right before Labor Day weekend, but we still have a couple events coming up. On my list, we have GalaxyCon San Jose in San Jose, California. That runs from August 28th to the 30th. And we also have Ōzokucon in Port Huron in Michigan. So, if you're taking a breather for this weekend, rest up because next weekend is Labor Day weekend, and that means the con schedule explodes with conventions like DragonCon, MatsuriCon, Ōzokucon, San Japan, and so many more. You can check out that list right over here, or you can check it down in the video description wherever it happens to be. Now this brings us right to our con survival tip of the week, tying right back into what happened at Anime NYC. First up, payment safety. A lot of vendors are now using tap to pay or chip readers, so your card information sort of gets encrypted in there. If they are taking your card number or if they're taking your card a little bit out of sight, that should be a red flag to you. Be extremely wary. In these scenarios, cash is a great backup, but never pull out giant wads of cash in public or outside the venue. Number 2, street safety. Never walk back to your hotel or the subway station alone at night. Stick to lit main streets or travel in groups. And if you're attending alone and you're attending some offsite after parties or concerts, maybe jump into a convention's Discord server and meet up with a couple groups, or at least make a friend or two. You are less likely to be a target when you're walking with a group, even if it's an additional person. Now, we're not trying to scare anyone here. We just want to make sure everyone gets to their destinations safe and sound. But what are your thoughts on vendor card safety? And are you hitting any cons this weekend or even the upcoming Labor Day weekend? Let us know in the comment section below. Anywho, that's it for this video. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful and to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from the Anicon Network channel. Anywho, I'll see you next week on the next episode of Anicon Weekly. Take care, y'all.